I'm a practicing psychotherapist and I work mostly with couples. So, one of the common issues that comes up, and in fact, I'm making this video for a subscriber who requested one on this, is that when you're with someone who can't apologize, it becomes very hurtful to deal with anything. Conflicts arise, you feel like your partner doesn't listen to you, your partner tries to escape taking responsibility. And after a while, you begin doubting yourself. You begin feeling like, am I the problem? Like, is it just me that they can't apologize to? And I want to talk about this because there's a lot of people who grew up and they never learned to apologize. They go through life and they cannot accept that they were wrong. They don't know how to take that step back, to be vulnerable and say, I messed up and I'm really sorry for that. For most of those people, they feel like an apology is just like a weakness. And they try to defend it. They try to explain it. They minimize it. They change the subject. It's awkward for them. They blame someone else, or they simply pretend that nothing happened. They get angry and then they just let it blow up. Most people who can't apologize aren't protecting their reputation. They're protecting their identity. Their identity is very attached to who they are and that they don't make mistakes. And you'll see this a lot if it's someone that you married that's a perfectionist, or someone that came from a home where everyone looked for fault. But when someone never acknowledges that you're hurt, that they hurt you, then you, as their partner who has never gotten an apology, will begin asking yourself, am I too sensitive? Do I overreact? Maybe it wasn't that bad. And over time, the safety in your relationship will begin eroding. A relationship doesn't require perfection, but it does require repair. And we're seeing that more and more in marriage research. The happier the couple is, the more likely they apologize or they repair quickly. So if you're with someone who now knows the issue is they never apologize, and you've told them that and they're aware of it, and you're wondering, as well as maybe they're questioning, can I learn this? What I'm going to tell you is you absolutely can, but only if you're willing to become curious instead of defensive. So the goal of apologizing or being a partner isn't perfection. It's emotional maturity. And emotionally mature people, they have something powerful about them. And their superpower, if you will, is they understand that an apology doesn't shrink their character. It expands it. It reveals it. The strongest people that I know in my life aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones courageous enough to step up and say, I was wrong. I hurt you. I am so sorry. Let me talk with you. Let me understand what exactly hurt you, what I did, so that I can change things within myself so I never do that to you again. And then people who really are attached to this and want to change, they will do the hard work to prevent hurting you again. If someone in your life struggles to apologize, remember this: their inability to say, I'm sorry, often says more about the relationship with themselves than it does about their feelings for you. That doesn't excuse the hurt that they did to you, but it does help you understand why the words never come. Real love isn't built on being right. It's built on being willing to repair what has been broken. So because every healthy relationship has conflict, the couple who lasts the longest, who doesn't go into eroded trust or unsafe places or feel like they're at wits' end with each other, they're the ones who don't try to avoid mistakes. They do make mistakes because they know their superpower is going to be able to go back to their partner, admit their mistake, and make repairs. They're the ones who know how to come back together after an issue. And now we're finding more and more in my line of work that that's what determines a healthy marriage. When I see two couples in, and one couple says we never fight, and it's a good thing because we're both stubborn, but the other couple says we have a lot of arguments, but we are really good at making up. Guess which one is going to last the longer? The one who knows how to get back together, the one who knows how to come together, say, I screwed up, I'm really sorry, be curious, really listen, and then make changes within themselves. That's the couple that's going to go the whole way through marriage and be very happy and very close to each other. The one who say they never fight and it's a good thing because they're both stubborn, those two are just waiting because something will happen. A crisis will befall them and they will not be able to break down that wall of stubbornness or pride and fall on their knees and say, I made a terrible mistake. How can I ever expect you to help me undo this and to choose new ways to make this better? They won't have those skills. Whereas the one who has more arguments, but yet they are quick to repair, they're understanding that they owe this person an apology, they're going to do pretty well with the ups and downs of life. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much.